because I think we all need to kind of just like center ourselves, especially with this extending for a month.
At least.
And by this, I mean the lockdown. And that's what we're getting into next. So, as you guys all know, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I think we've talked about that every episode since it started. And we were supposed to be out and free by May 4th. May 4th has come and gone, and we're not free yet. And that's because
we're still prisoners.
How I said last week, may the 4th be with us. It wasn't. I mean,
yes, it wasn't at all.
We're on lockdown.
You came and gone. You came and gone.
So yes, May 4th it was supposed to be lifted, but instead Governor Jay Inslee decided to extend it, which makes sense because it just didn't feel like it was like we don't have the numbers and we were really just hitting a plateau. And they're really afraid that once they let everyone back out, we'll see.
And even in the beginning, it was a prediction.
Psych.
Yeah.
You know, the prediction was we might at this point open things back up, but we're not entirely sure.
Yeah.
And people
Absolutely.
And with the state that the rest of the country is in, let alone the rest of the world, it does not make sense for us to make that plunge. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. I just want to give a few facts before we really get into, the meat of our hot topic really quickly. So the Washington State stay-at-home order was extended until May 31st. There is a 4-phase reopening plan in place. I read last night that this four-phase plan is actually, we will stay in each phase for a minimum of 3 weeks.
Minimum
of 3 weeks. And that can be changed at any time. If you want more information or if you want to see this 4-phase plan to see what will be opening in what phase, you can go to Governor Jay Inslee's website, which is, I'm pretty sure it's just gov.wa, wow.
gov.wa.
It might actually just be that.
Let's double check.
It's like gov.wa. something.
Governor Inslee's website is governor.wa.gov.
I was not wrong. So governor.wa.gov. And yeah, check that out if you guys want more information about what's going on and when we'll be let back outside. But we asked you guys last week, if this were to be extended, how will you cope with that extension? And we think it's really important to touch on this because May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's extremely important now more than ever for us to be checking in on each other and making sure that we're all okay. Everybody is fighting some different battle, whether they've lost their job, whether they're sick themselves, whether they're high risk and worried about getting sick, whether they just normally deal with mental health issues, and this is not helping at all. So we just wanted to talk about some things that you can do to cope and take with you through this next month or the next month and a half as we continue through the lockdown and returning to normalcy. So some things that I have, and these are just from the internet, you don't have to do them, but suggestions: avoid alcohol and drink more water. Water actually will give you more energy. If you start with a cup a day, it'll fill you up so you can have a smaller breakfast also. I don't know why I need to tell you guys that tidbit, but
that's actually really important.
That's a fact.
I need to jump on that train.
Yes.
I really like that one a lot because I've not been drinking as much water since I've started staying home more.
I'll agree. Yeah, like I used to actually challenge myself. I have a water bottle that I drink, and I would drink about 4 of those a day at work. Like I tried to drink as many of those as I can, and because of the way it's set up, I can drink it really quickly, so there's no problem at all. And now I don't do that, and I'm definitely drinking way more alcohol because I am way more stressed.
Yeah.
Other
Tequila's
tips:
been our friend.
Consider taking a shower every day. Now, taking a shower every day, if you've got dry skin, cannot be good for you. However, it can help you to release any toxins. So if you are drinking more, you should take a shower the next day because it's going to help you to feel refreshed and renewed, and it's a great way to de-stress.
What about baths?
I think a bath would be amazing as well.
I was going to say, I could use a bath.
And drop a bath bomb in there.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's a great way to just relax, period. I'm a little bit OCD. We'll just say that now. Everybody knows now. I take a shower every day. And honestly, when all of this started, I was taking showers every day and getting dressed, fully dressed for the workday, because it helps me to stay in that mindset that I still got stuff to do. Like this isn't just this isn't going to be forever, and you need to stay on your routine. And that's really helped me to stay focused and motivated and productive as well.
I really like that, and that I found has helped me, because there was a long period of time when I was just like, oh, I'm working from home, let me just lay in bed until the last possible minute and then hop on my computer, you know.
And you feel weird and groggy and like,
yeah.
And you're just kind of like,
almost like, you know, when you wake up late and you're just like rushing and yeah. So
the worst feeling.
The last couple of weeks I've gotten back a little bit more like a normal habit routine, and it does make a huge difference.
I want to mention 2 other things. Try breathing or meditating or practicing mindfulness. Take a step back, take a step outside of yourself, and really just breathe. You know, I know a small meditation routine. You can just lay in your bed, flat on your back. My friend Marissa told me this, and you just breathe in for 3 seconds and exhale for 3 seconds. And that can really just center you. And if you're starting to feel a little overwhelmed by everything, or like you're going to have a panic attack, or like you just can't take any of it, just do that. Just stop and really just center yourself and do some breathing exercises. And that can really help. I need to take my own advice, because that's like my next step. I feel like I'll be meditating coming out of quarantine.
I do like the deep breathing.
Absolutely.
I find that always helps me when I'm like getting overwhelmed. And that's one thing I don't ever practice is healthy breathing.
Yes.
Sounds weird.
One last thing, and then we're going to tell you guys a couple of our guests answers of what they're doing to stay mentally fit. Journaling. We've been journaling a lot. Mm-hmm. It's actually one of my New Year's resolutions. And it's just a great way, one, to kind of document this entire time that we're in, because this is a weird time. This is history. This is something that you'll want to look back on when you're like 60, if you can keep it for that long. But also it's just like a really great way. Like if you're feeling really terrible, or you got a lot on your mind, to just put it down on paper. And maybe even challenge any negative thoughts that you're having as well. So now, those are our tools.
No, I do like that. I find that journaling has helped me, because I can get in my head so much.
Yeah.
And journaling helps me organize all my thoughts and dreams.
Jasmine, what are some of our listeners doing to cope?
Home workouts that kind of goes, for some people that is kind of like meditation in a way, you know, it's peaceful. Cleaning out their closets, dressers, pantries, organizing.
Oh my gosh.
We ourselves have done this.
I am, like I said, I'm OCD, y'all. And like, literally, if I have time to be in the house and look at all the stuff I have, I'm like, let's purge.
Yes.
Get rid of all of it and start over.
Yes. I've spent so much time in my room the last couple of months, and I'm still removing things from my bedroom.
Right.
So our friend on Instagram, Amaya Binder, actually sent that, and that's how she's been keeping sane. Our friend Megan actually says that she's learned to love it. She's actually really thriving. She says that she might have anxiety when things start to open back up again because of all the overstimulation. See, but that is a thing that's like, that is actually a real,
absolutely,
that's a real potential for others out there as well. Like sometimes people don't do well in big crowds.
Absolutely.
That's really pretty much it. We haven't had a lot of input on what other people have been doing. Some people are saying that they prefer to work from home anyways.
Yeah.
And I feel like that might be a new norm following up on this. Is a lot more jobs are going to be
remote.
Yeah.
I definitely like working from home, but I like to work from home from other places. And that's the part of it that's got me kind of tight, if you will.
Yeah.